Well, Lori, a much different scene here from even just an hour ago. You can see the crowd has largely dispersed here, and many of the police officers that were here have been relieved of this post. They have moved on to other locations. At the height of it, there were hundreds of protesters and seemingly hundreds of police officers in riot gear trying to keep them on the sidewalk. Now, Newscopter 7 was above. Some of the skirmishes that did break out this morning, there were a number of arrests, at least 60 so far. Many of these scuffles occurred in front of banks as protesters were trying to block access. We saw scuffles at 60 Wall Street, which is the entrance to Deutsche Bank. Some protesters made it as far as 40 Wall Street, where they were arrested, but they were not able to get close to the stock exchange itself, and the stock market did open on time at 9:30 as scheduled. Most of those arrests for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Again, the NYPD says about 60 people taken into custody this morning. They do believe that number to go up as they continue to process people. But as you can see, the situation now has calmed down quite a bit. Protesters have dispersed. Many are returning to Zuccotti Park, and police officers here on the eastern end of Wall Street have left this area as well. And we're live on Wall Street. Marcus Knowles, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
All right, Marcus, thank you. And now look at the protesters from above. John Del Giorno is live in Newscopter 7. He's been there all morning long. John, what's the update?
Well, Lori, Marcus mentioned that many of the protesters have cleared out of the area around Wall Street, and they all seem to be headed back to Zuccotti Park. This is a live look here from Newscopter 7 in high definition. This is Broadway here, just south of Zuccotti Park, down towards Trinity Church and the intersection with Wall Street, and you can see the sidewalk with protesters right now. These protesters have been walking around Lower Manhattan. They've been flanked by police all the way. You can see police out in the traffic lanes there, keeping these protesters on the sidewalk. Again, they're walking north. Right now, there's a large number of protesters back in Zuccotti Park. It appears that that's where they're reorganizing, and again, they are scheduled, or at least they've announced that they're going to go out to the subway systems a little later on this afternoon. We are live over Broadway in Lower Manhattan. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
All right, John, thank you. And, of course, if any big developments happen within the hour, we'll bring them to you right here. You can always follow this story at 7 Online, on the web, on your iPad, on your smartphone. Please join us for Eyewitness News at noon for a full wrap-up of the morning's developments. And now we rejoin The View, already in progress.